has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Hey guys, Mazo here. Taking a look at coldzera. We had a few guys suggest coldzera, including one of my rare Brazilian viewers, Aurelio, asked to take a look at coldzera. And he's been around on my channel for a long time and always stayed pretty unbiased, so I wish more people could can stay like that when watching their favorite team, you know. He's Brazilian, and I'm sure SK is his favorite team, and wanted me to take a look at coldzera to see if anything was going on. So coldzera hitting the fucking jump there. Loses 16 HP from that. Not very forgiving. And this pistol round is actually really similar to the last pistol round of the review I did on Cash. He literally does nothing. He just kind of sits in the smoke, ends up in a 1v5. I mean, he didn't have anything to fucking do. He's not gonna run through the smoke necessarily, but like on Cash, he just sat and waited, and the CT's diffused, and there was nothing he could do about it. He ends up saving his armor. I would have liked it if, you know, he was 100 armor before the bomb went off. I would have liked it if he could have stayed 100 armor, but you don't always get that choice. Okay, 5th round here, and not like it doesn't look like cheating or anything. That look into the wall, I mean, it doesn't really line up with anything. This one makes sense because he's because that smoke is getting rolled in, so he might have thought it was a flashbang. So that second look into the wall makes a lot more sense than the first one. Not really sure what he was doing on the first one. Playing anti-flash for half a second? I don't know. Anyways, he has a sick round here, and you're gonna fucking see it. It looks fine. It looks legit. Has a nice shoulder peek on that guy, and he sees the guy Palace beforehand, and then hits a pixel shot there. So I figured I'd play it again. You can see the guy Palace, when he shoulder peeked, he just barely saw that guy's shoulder. And these other kills look legit. And we got a sick edit zoom here. Oh, baby. Sweet edit. Michael Bay style. Anyways. Next round. Another, this is a 2v2. So really high leverage. You can see FaZe is already kind of winning this game. And it looks normal. More normal stuff, you know. Comes into sight and doesn't look, definitely no aim key action going on there. And Rain really fucked the pooch here, man. Normally Rain is really good in 1v1s. Not today. Or not in this round anyways. He played that pretty bad. Alright, this round coming up, he has another really weird look into the wall. And the guy's top mid, like the guy top mid isn't making any noise. You're going to see it right here. The guy top mid's kind of just standing there right now. Doesn't really move too much. And then he just fucking whips into the wall. And I know I'm well aware anti-flash is a thing. I'll just play it again. But anti-flash for half a second, not so much of a thing. And especially when you're by yourself, you know, on Cat. It's just really weird. I don't like seeing his crosshair in weird spots. And Cold, every time you put your crosshair in a weird spot, I'm going to clip it. I'm going to put it in the video. Alright, while I was editing, I saw Kiyoshima actually throws a smoke, but coldzera does his turn into the wall before that smoke bounces off the ground. So that's not what causes this turn into the wall either. Alright, last round of the first half already. Although this is a pretty long game, so I got lots of clips after this. And coldzera, a bit of a reputation to magically win rounds, you know. So I think it's more likely that he'll get stuff in high leverage rounds. There's a lot of really fast crosshair shit going on here, so I'm just gonna replay the whole fucking thing in slow motion at the end. I suspect Alu is scoping here because he really does seem to have a pretty good idea where he is. And alright, that's the first half. coldzera with a good solid fucking half here. Alright, let's replay this and see what we got. And it's just when he gets in this gunfight here. It takes forever to kill this guy. But I just want to fucking see where his crosshair is going here. They're in a little bit to the legs. I mean, nothing obvious going on here, that's for sure. Like, these are that's hardly incriminating, you know. I'm sure he can assume very safely that there's another guy coming apartments. So yeah, not too much in slow motion. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, pistol on T side, and I'm surprised coldzera is the fucking grenade bitch, you know. No armor, just a bunch of nades for him. Meanwhile, Fox has armor. Maybe Fox doesn't know the nades that they throw, that's possible, but coldzera should definitely have armor over Fox. Although a lot of teams really don't, you know. I always say in pistol rounds, pro teams should just give like a Tech 9 armor to their best player, but they almost never do that. You see guys buy Tech 9 with no armor every once in a while, and it just triggers me. Alright, we got another weird wall look here, and I'm not sure what it is. Alu just threw a nade, but Alu's on the other side, so it's not him. And it doesn't line up with anything, but there's not really much you're going to hear from that distance either. It just really stands out, you know. Pros don't normally look into the wall for no reason. I don't know, you could speculate about sound ESP or something. Maybe we'll talk about that at the end, but it just really kind of looks weird. He gets a bit of a funny looking bunny hop there too. So I kind of wanted to take another look at that, you know. The first bunny hop doesn't really do anything, then the second one really fucking seems to stick to the guy, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. He doesn't seem like, after it kind of sticks to the guy, he really doesn't fucking super hardcore, you know, line up to fucking peek that corner or anything. Like, he's kind of looking at the ground a bit when he goes out to peek that corner. I guess he's lining up for CT spawn actually, but bit of a weird one. Not the end of the world though. Okay, 13-7 for FaZe, and this is when SK start their massive comeback. Not a lot happens in this round. I just wanted to show it because AZ is fucking out to lunch here. I don't know what he was smoking when he comes into peak window room here with his nade out. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. It's a free kill, bud. Anyways, Cold goes on to jump out the window, and nothing really looks fishy in this round either. We got a really long round here, and it starts off with not an aim lock. That's really nothing, the little lineup onto the guy Cat. If it is, it's the most well-hidden fucking aim lock ever, because his crossover is in a great spot for ladder room. I really don't think it was anything. I have pretty much this whole round in here. It's an insane 4K clutch by Cold, and you can see the score. This is a very fucking important round, and he knows Kerrigan's there because Kerrigan just killed his teammate, so he jumps out, kills him. That kill looked fine too. Gets the bomb here, and he just outplays these two guys. I'm going to let the whole thing roll, just so you can say if you think anything looks funny here with his crosshair. But Rain and AZ, they get outplayed like crazy here. He gets a free kill here on Rain, pretty much. And he books it over to B. And he gets the bomb down and gets to go into a pretty good position here for AZ. And you're going to see he spots him here, and then when he comes back, he really looks like he's hitting an aim key right there. It happens super quick, and it is smooth as fucking butter too. Of course, there's a really good argument for this, that it's not an aim key, and that's because he just fucking saw the guy. And normally I'm all for that argument. This just, I don't know, this fucking still rubs me the wrong way, man. It does still kind of make sense for it to be an aim key right there. He could be trying to figure out if the guy's close to window. Because when he fell back pretty far, so he wasn't sure. Maybe AZ made his way close to the window. coldzera might want to hit an aim key to figure out, okay, is he going to come window or is he going to come the main entrance from kitchen? So it still could be an aim key. It's not fucking slam dunk like some clips are, just because he already spotted the guy, you know. And since he spotted the guy, that ruins the clip a lot. But I still really, it's, you know, it's one of those rare clips when he has a really good idea where he is, but the way it looks, it looks so much like a fucking aim key that it bugs me, you know. Anyways, something to think about. It's pretty much 50-50, you know. You could form your own opinion on it. I think it might be something. Disagree with me, like, that's totally fine. I could definitely see the other side of the argument. Well, I said earlier, coldzera, every time you do something weird with your crosshair, I'm gonna put it in the video. So I got something weird here. I'm pretty sure it's because the guy's running cat, and he's trying to figure out if the running's probably coming from like B apps, or if it's coming from cat. So he looks straight up, like straight up from where he is basically kitchen. So I don't think this is anything going on here. This is probably one of those times where you're actually kind of looking into the wall to figure out where something is. Personally, I don't do this very often, but you know, I don't think this is anything anyways. It just looked weird, so I figured I'd throw it in. This ended up on Vax sucks, just because it looks like he's aiming when he's blind. I really don't think this is anything either. Maybe he's fucking tapping his aim key when he's blind, but there's definitely not enough here to make a conclusive argument for that. You know, it could very well be luck that he got that headshot. Another long round here, and I don't mean to keep putting these long rounds in, but once it gets close to the end of the game, it's nice to have them. It starts off with a really weird wall look again, right there, but those guys are running down a ramp and kind of a little bit towards spawn, so he definitely would have heard that. You can see on the mini map, like they're super close together on the mini map when they were together, and he certainly would have heard that. It just bugs me. I don't think there's anything to it. It just bugs me. And there's another spot here actually where he looks at the wall coming up here again. And right here, the guy in connector, he lines up really well. And this ended up on Vaxsucks as well. coldzera had a few clips that fucking ended up on Vaxsucks here. Right there, fucking looks right at him. Kind of weird. Looks back again, almost like a Stewie 2K thing, doing a decoy almost. But I wanted to get another point of view. I figured, you know, there's definitely got to be something fucking going on here. So I grabbed Rain's point of view, and you could see he is thunderfooting around A site. And right when he gets to the corner of that wall there is when coldzera looks at him. So Cold probably would have heard that. Again, another wall look when it made sense because there was a lot of noise on the other side of the wall, you know. We're into the first round of overtime here. And I put in another full round. I just wanted to show the sight take. It really doesn't look like much. Yeah, he goes on the guy's fucking foot there, but he already knew the guy was there, so can't fault him too much for that, I don't think. Eats a few flashbangs there. And Cold, he is such a slow player, you know. He really likes to sit and hold an angle for a little bit, kind of see if anyone will peek into him. And it really does work out a lot for him. Kind of reminds me of Hiko when he clutches, you know. He goes really slow when he clutches. There's a little clip here. The crosshair doesn't really stop on the guy. It seems like it's moving a little bit. And the crosshair placement definitely makes sense. So it's either really well hidden or this is nothing at all. I don't think it's anything. You definitely couldn't win an argument saying that's an aim lock. It makes a lot of sense to say he's just lining up to peek connector, right? Alright, 16-16 here in overtime. And there's a clip in here. I don't know what the fuck to think of it. It really just looks like he gets... Maybe he's surprised. He didn't notice the smoke cleared or something. But when he shifts to the right, he really seems like he moved to the right. Kind of surprised, you know? And maybe in his head, he just didn't register that the smoke was faded. And then, I don't know, it just kind of looked funny how he whipped over there almost unexpectedly or surprised, you know? Almost like he's whipping to a guy, but I'm just paranoid. I've heard of cheats, you know, that it'll tell you like one right, one left or something in your earbud. So maybe it picked up on that and it said one right or something, but it's a bit of a stretch, I think. Other than that in this round, I don't think there's a ton. He gets one of those, like this guy gets a lot of lame kills. He gets a kill here. He just sits and waits in ladder room here, and it works out for him, you know. Sits, waits, Easy gets... way too antsy. I don't know what he's doing trying to grab map control. In a 3v3, you probably should have just watched the murder hole. Anyways, Cold, you know, Cold definitely had control of the window room there, and AZ should have been able to read that, I think. Pretty rough there for AZ. And I'll let this play out. You know, there's some fast crosshair movement, but it doesn't really line up with anyone, I don't think. Gets another nice positional kill on Kerrigan here, and they win the first half of overtime. All right, sick body block by coldzera here, or coldzera on Taco. Taco's blind trying to get out of there. Fucking coldzera's just locked in, not letting him out. And Kiyoshima, ambitious plant. I don't know if they thought they had connector controller or smoke or something, but yeah, that's not gonna work, man. Not much happens here, you know. They'll just finish out the round, kill with the guys on site, but it's getting close to the end of the game here, and he gets a wall bang here actually, but it's a pretty small fucking box, you know. Like you're gonna get wall bangs every now and then, so not the end of the world there, I don't think either. All right, last round of the game, and they finish out pretty strong here, you know. coldzera fucking cannot hit a shot. If he would have hit this jumping shot and it would have been double, that would have been just too perfect. I would have been so tilted if that would have hit. Misses a few flicks and dies, and then SK go on to wrap up the game for them. So they win 19-17 in overtime. Another magical SK comeback. And this fucking demo, man, like I speculated so much on it. There was nothing solid enough to say this is definitely him cheating, you know. There's a lot of shit in there where I'm just like totally, you know, 100% kind of speculating on maybe an aim key here or there, but there's very good counter arguments as to why it wouldn't be an aim key. So it's weird, you know. The first demo of coldzera I did, it was actually pretty clean, and the second one I guess seemed clean. I didn't like all the looking into walls stuff, but there was always sounds on the other side. If you really want me to ruin your day, check this out. I found a cheat the other day. It was for a wall hack though, but the wall hack you could have it like a legit setting, so it only turns on when the player's making footsteps or your teammate spotted them. So imagine that coupled with an aim key. You know, it would be you can only aim key onto someone when they're making footsteps or your teammate spots them. I thought that was really fucked. Like, how would you ever notice? So stuff like that definitely does exist. I don't know. I think it's ambitious to say that's what Cold would be using here, you know. That would be a bit of a stretch. But, you know, the shit that exists is fucking ridiculous. And if I had that as a wall hack and I used it, you know, like, I'm sure I could fucking play forever and never get caught if the wall hack only activated when the player made footstep noises or a teammate spotted him, you know? It's just fucking scary shit. Personally, like, I really do think coldzera cheats. I think it's just these demos. I'm not seeing anything, you know? So just reading from the demos, they look good, I think. Maybe I'm missing something in them. You know, I definitely believe pros are cheating for sure, and I find it hard to believe the best player of 2016. You know, I find it hard to believe that he'd be clean. I think maybe I'm just being tinfoil hat or too skeptical. It's just kind of my personal opinion, I guess. But I wish I had. You know, I really thought I'd find more in this demo. It didn't happen. There were a few good clips in there. Really strong counter arguments to basically all of them. And that's where I sit with the demo review. This was my second one from the E-League Major, and I'm going to try to keep doing them once a day. I think I'm going to take a day off work too, just to get a few done as well. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.